Hey there, this is Mr. Icarus, and welcome to yet another edition of Doom Mod Madness. Do not adjust your settings, you are seeing exactly what you need to be seeing here. Everything is upside down. Everything is upside down because we are playing DooW, from the twisted minds that brought us Dude. If you cast your minds back, Dude was the Doom mod that split all the levels, mirrored them down the middle, mirrored the music, mirrored the enemies, mirrored the weapons, everything was mirrored. This flips everything upside down, and you're thinking, well, that doesn't sound too crazy, but trust me, you ain't seen the levels yet, so let's dive right in, shall we? So, good grief. Good grief, as you can clearly see, this flips the levels upside down. Not just the menu, not just the HUD, which is already disorientating as it is. I mean, come on. Jeez, how am I supposed to go through the video settings with everything flipped upside down, god damn it. But anyway, yeah, even the music. Even the music seems to be flipped upside down, which is a wonderfully, wonderfully insane touch. I'm just wondering how the hell I'm gonna deal with the combat here, considering all my enemies are still where they're supposed to be. It's me who's the freak in this situation. My ceiling walking antics are clearly counter to the demon's plans, which is why they're so hostile to me, and I'm just wondering how exactly I'm meant to get that armor. Maybe jumping is enabled? Yes! And how? I don't think I actually got that. Let's try that again. There we go. And a shotgun, maybe? Hey, fantastic. So yeah, to compensate for the high ceiling architecture here, we've got a spring-loaded jump, it seems, really high. And I'm just wondering if I can hit the secret here, because... Ah, cool, yeah, it still works, because everything's on the same line def in the map, which means buttons should still be perfectly operable if they're attached to the same bit of wall, but actually, wait. I'm gonna have to think about this one. Is this gonna kill me? What happens if you try to walk on the sky? I know it's just the texture and everything, but, now we're good. We're good. The insanity continues, ladies and gentlemen. The sky can't even impede us. Doom Guy doesn't fall into the sky. Fuck the sky. He just walks along it. And, oh, good grief, this does make navigation very, very tricky, having to take into account the whole scaling the side of the flipped levels and everything. But yeah, this is just... This is making my brain go a little bit gloopy. I should have expected nothing less from the same people that brought me Dude. I mean, this isn't quite as disorientating as Dude, but still, I should have expected this. Come on. Where were they gonna go next, of all things? Clearly, it was gonna be the upside down. Maybe this is what that other realm in Stranger Things is actually meant to be. This is the real upside down. Those kids don't stand a goddamn chance against all these flipped over demons. Right, let's see if I can get up here, and we can maybe explore a few more of these levels. As far as I can tell, this mod only flips the Doom 1 levels. And I'm pretty sure it's all campaigns as well, all episodes, so you could run through the entire bunch of content available for Doom 1 here on the ceiling, if you so chose. If you are as equally mad as the people that made this, that may seem like a good idea, but sod it. Let's explore yeah. As I was saying, before my tongue decided to fail, thanks to the craziness going on here, let's explore some other levels! Even the level screen is just flipped. That's great. You got to admire the dedication to the cause. You really do. That's just wonderful. So yeah, as you can probably imagine, this is a mod that just completely breaks the flow of every single level in Doom. Just completely breaks it in two, thanks to the ability to jump and to pass through what normally would be unpassable windows. And it's still making my head hurt, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. Having to navigate by the ceiling and reorient yourself with what the level normally would be like is something that does cause my brain great distress. And another pretty challenging aspect of this mod is the fact that you have to make sure you're just in the right position to headbutt yourself against the ceiling and pick up anything that's particularly useful. You'll find that coming across health may prove a little bit troublesome, because you just gotta line yourself up just so, there we go, to get those vital med packs and ammunition and weaponry for that matter. It also helps if you've got a pretty clear idea of where all the switches usually are in the first place, because, as you can imagine, they're not going to be on eye level anymore, and switches like the one just here can be pretty easy to miss if you're not well versed in the layout of these things, let's say. In terms of things that this mod also breaks on top of just the general flow of the levels, it generally breaks the effectiveness of certain enemies, specifically the pinkies. In rooms like this, it's not so much a problem. They're still pretty much at head height, they can still bite your face off if they feel like it, but outside of that, in slightly higher rooms, all they can do is run around and grunt ineffectually at you. The poor little demonic buggers. But, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what else I can say about this particular mod. It's certainly an experience, I'll give it that, but I've still got a little bit more of a soft spot in my heart for DooW. That one still remains the more brain-melting of the two. I dread the day when someone combines them. When someone combines DooW and DooW together into some unholy brain-melting mess. Hell, just throw in wobbly shaders as well, and yeah, that'll be the equivalent of an LSD trip. You don't need drugs when you got DooW mods like those. There is one thing I feel it's missing from this mod, however. I feel like there should be a little bit of a sound effect for every time Doom Guy jumps here, because at the very least, it feels like his legs are spring-loaded, and a good boingy sound effect would certainly seal the deal on that one. But yes, this has been DooW. It completely breaks most of the levels. Also, it seems to break some encounters like this one. Just before we go, these barons can't actually escape from the chambers here, which means they're completely at my mercy. Unfortunately for them, I do feel like peppering them with rockets anyway. No, you're not allowed to fight back. Eat a BFG, goddammit. But yes, if you fancy playing DooW? No, that's the other one. If you fancy playing DooW, then the link, as usual, is in the description below. Just be aware this does not work with Doom 2, this is just for Doom 1, and if you're insane enough to play through the entire game in this state, let me know how it goes. Let me know whether or not you suffer a colossal nosebleed. Oh god, I keep forgetting about this bit. Yeah. And now we're dead. But in any case, I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to let me know what you thought in the comments below, and feel free to suggest any mods you'd like to see me cover in future episodes of Doom Mod Madness. This has been Mr. Icarus, totally not craning my neck to try and read that text on screen right now. Icarus out.